Hi, everyone. We are back. Today is Newbie Bite number 18, all about truthiness in Python. We've already learned about Boolean values, which are either true or false. In Python, objects existing is enough to be considered true. Now, there are a couple exceptions to this, and those are false, none, zero, any empty sequence, and any empty mapping. Now, sequence are just things like strings, lists, and so on, and a mapping is essentially a dictionary. Let's take a look at two helpful functions to help us make some sense of this. So if I type in len in some parentheses, I can actually get the length of some sequences. For example, here's just some text, and it gives me that this has a length of 9. 4 characters in each of the words, and then 1 character for the space. I can also do the same thing of a list. And this tells me, okay, that this sequence is a list. It has 2 items in it. The second idea that we need to look at is this idea of bool. So this is another helpful function, and it will give you the truthiness of an object. So here we have some text, and this is true. That is because it's a sequence that is not empty. If I compare this to the Boolean for an empty string, I see that that is false. And I can do the same thing with an idea like a list. I can see that that is false as well. Let's actually exit out of this and fire up a program that I have prepared for us. Hopefully these look familiar. It's our list of movies and our dictionary of cars. Right now, this simple program just prints out the length of both the movies list and the cars dictionary. We can see that there are, in fact, 8 movies in the movie list, and there are 4 different items in the cars dictionary. Let me add a couple more lines of code here. So what I've done here, I've said, okay, go ahead and print out the length of the movies and then tell me the truthiness of that movies. And I'm going to do the same thing for the cars dictionary. When I do this, I see that the length of movies is still 8 and the truthiness is true. The length of the cars dictionary is 4 and the truthiness of the cars dictionary is also true. If I were to delete all of these items, and now I just have an empty dictionary, let's see how this changes it. I can see nothing happened with the movies, but now that my cars dictionary has a length of 0, the truthiness of my cars dictionary is now false. Let's see how we can use this to our advantage. I'm going to clear some real estate, but I'm actually going to leave this print statement here. We're going to say if movies, notice I'm not using a equality comparison or any type of other comparison operator. I'm just saying if movies. And let's print out an F string. So we just have a very simple if-else statement. If movies, print out how many there are to choose from. Otherwise, print out so sad there is nothing to watch. When we run this code, we can see that the truthiness of movies is true. And then it prints out there are 8 movies to choose from. Since movies has a truthy value, the code enters this if block and runs the code that's in there. If this actually evaluates to false, it will skip down and it will run the code that is in the else block. Let's see what that looks like. We'll delete all of the movies and rerun the code. Now we have that the truthiness of movies is false. So you can see that it skips over the if statement and executes the code that is in the else block. Hopefully this help clarifies what truthiness is and how you can use it in your own code. Good luck on today's bite.